Man, Matt, this statue is nice, man. This Vampirella, this is beautiful, man.
Oh, oh.
She's nice. She's
Curvy,
nice.
curvy. This is nice.
I gotta open up the box.
What is up, defects? Another new comic book day show. For those of you that haven't watched us before, this is where we take the new comic book day pull list from Chris Nelms over at comicbookinvest.com. We take that list and we break it down defect style. There's going to be a link to Chris Nelms' article over on the CBSI website in the description of this video. Check it out if you want to see what's going on. He's got different takes. He's got a full variant list. He's got his picks for the week. Check it out. Before we get into the books, the Butcher 105, why don't you hit him with those sponsors and make sure you use your hands.
First up, we got Erod 212 Express Comic Book Pressing for all your pressing and cleaning needs. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Not only that, Erod's nice enough to pass along his discount from CGC and CBCS. Again, Defects 10 for that 10% off. Next up, we have Mutant Beaver Comics, one of the world's largest online exclusive variant retailers, shipping worldwide. Defects 10 for 10% off. Tell Pat and the B-Man the Defects sent you.
All right, without further ado, let's get into some books.
Defects, what is up? Let's throw Chris's list up there so we can take a look at it before we get started. Guys, coming in hot this week from AFTERSHOCK Comics. Almost American #1. You got a bunch of covers over here. Butcher, can you tell the defects about this book?
Yeah, guys, we got that cover A, we got that 1 in 15 incentive variant, and we got the limited to 400 herd variant. One of the greatest presidents of all time, Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev. But if you're gonna get Gorbachev, you got to get the side with the birthmark. I mean, I almost didn't recognize this guy without the birthmark. But anyway, based on a real-life story of real Russian spies, Almost American is written by the comic master Ron Mars and the up-and-coming artist Marco Castillo. In 2008, husband and wife, Russian intel operatives, walk into the U.S. Embassy in the Dominican Republic, demanding a new deal for new lives. Instead of the American dream, what do? They get caught in between a war with the FBI and the CIA, while their past comes back trying to kill them. So, guys, listen, we got a political comic in political times right now. Could be fitting. What do you think?
Sounds pretty good. Maybe Nikolai will make an appearance somewhere in there. I don't know.
Ming, without the birthmark, it's him. Guys, this week from AWA, I'm going to take a second and talk about this book because this sounded dope to me, okay? Telepaths #1, okay? This is a brand new epic from comic book legends Michael Straczynski and Steve Epting. It states an electromagnetic disturbance results in a sudden awakening of telepathic powers in a tenth of the Earth's population. Does that sound cool? In the moments after the world comes to grip with this development, newly Boston police find themselves sent against a wrongly convicted prisoner who becomes a hero and leader of the other telepaths, trying to escape a world in which their powers will make them targets. Both are heroes in their own story, and the future may depend on whether or not trust can be found between them. This sounds really cool. That's all I got to say.
I feel like that's a Kingpin cover over there on the Diodato.
Just like, listen, Kingpin's on keto. He slimmed down a little bit. I mean, how lucky is that guy? He almost just got hit by a plane.
Or maybe he took down the plane.
With his telepathy. See what's
See
happening?
what he did there? See what he did there? Who knows whether this is a good idea, but from bad idea this week, guys, you have Monster Kill Squad #1. Maddie.
This, I mean, the cover's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Feels like everybody's favorite video shooter, third-person shooter from when, the shooters were back when we started playing them, right? Like in the late 90s.
Contra, like Contra.
No, first person. First-person shooter like Doom or Wolfenstein.
Doom. There you go, yeah. Wolfenstein, old school.
There you go. So, from
Steinerstein.
I mean, it's like tomato,
Wolfenstein.
Writer Christos Gage and cover artist, interior artist Thomas Giorello. We got more from Bad Idea, and here's the deal with this one. We know what they did early on with ENIAC. With this and the next 4 series, okay, they basically made you order them. Bad Idea made comic shops order them sight unseen. Like, do you want the last 5 series we have to come out with or not? They didn't tell them what it was about. Nothing. So this might be interesting. You might not be able to find a lot of these for that reason, it may just be worth a pickup if you do see it. And the story sounds pretty cool too. Essentially, the title is what it is, right? Essentially, the world's normal. All of a sudden, we got monsters. And there's more monsters, and then more monsters, and more monsters, and then the government finds the Monster Kill Squad. Not much to this synopsis, so I think it was more about the idea from Bad Idea on this one. They keep doing stuff. It worked a few times. I don't know if it's going to keep working. What do you guys think?
I think my Monster Squad is the Order of St. George, and it sounds like it's kind of a rip-off of that. So I'm sticking with something that's killing the children.
This guy's on the cover. Kill him. Kill them all.
Kill them all.
Kill them all.
What a book for Jay this week, guys. DC coming out with Aquaman 80th anniversary #1. Just chilling on that seahorse. What do you think, Jay?
So we got various writers on this, and it's illustrated by Ivan Reis, a 96-page retrospective anthology of Aquaman stories spanning from the early 60s to the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s to present day. There's all different covers and variants spanning all the years of Aquaman. We get a new story featuring Bombshells. Which bombshell is that? Version of Aquaman, and 2 prequel stories that lead into 2 Aquaman series that begin September of 2021. That's next month. So if you're an Aquaman fan, how do you not get the 80th anniversary, guys?
Good point.
Go ahead, guy.
No, good point. If you're an Aquaman fan, how do you not get this?
I was going to say, little known fact. Jay recreated this cover, except he was on a unicorn. So,
a sea corn.
Wow. Guys, also from DC this week, you got Batman Fear State Alpha. I liked Batman before. Now Fear State, okay. This is the event over a year in the making. Okay, Fear State settles upon Gotham City, and no one is safe. Not even Batman. Batman might have more than he can handle in this one, guys. Just saying.
A lot of new Batman series coming out.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a resident of Gotham City, you got to be looking to move to the suburbs. It's been crime-ridden for years. You got to move out, Gothamites.
Who wants to live there?
Don't you guys read comics? Damn.
I don't think so. DC again, guys. Green Lantern Annual 2021. I like that cardstock, Maddie.
I always say the cardstocks are where it's at. And Jessica Cruz, she aight.
Yep.
She aight.
Not only that, first issue where she's joining the Sinestro Corps.
Thanks for taking my line, Jay. Appreciate you, bro. Love you.
Stealing the thunder.
Sorry, man. I thought that would be the first thing you said.
I didn't even get to say anything. I was talking about Jessica. I mean, that's the first thing on everybody's mind here.
Yeah, man.
Come on. So Ryan Cady, Sammy Basri. This sounds pretty cool, right? Jessica Cruz beating everybody up. Sinestro Corps is like, yeah, we need her on our squad. We don't know if she's going to join. I'm sure she is. Dope covers. I'm okay with it. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for letting us know. Can't wait to steal your line.
Yeah. Next up, Harley Quinn Annual 2021. We're doing all these. #1 from DC. Jay, maybe Matt. Who knows?
We got Harley Quinn Annual 2021 #1 cover A and the cardstock variant. Matt, you want to steal it? Go ahead. The first appearance. Tell them about it. All right, I'll
Jay.
tell them about it. It's the first appearance of Keepsake, written by Stephanie Phillips, illustrated by Dave LaFuente. A new major Batman villain, Keepsake, guys, kidnaps Harley Quinn, but could she deal with Keepsake herself? I don't know. She decides to team up with Solomon Grundy. So, hey, listen, we got another Harley Quinn book. We have another DC villain in Keepsake. And in the solicitation, it reads, major new Batman villain.
Ooh.
How many times have we heard that in 2021? Pick it up if you want it, guys.
Jay, do you think I was instantly going to do it? No, you're not going to know when I'm coming for you, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think
Might not be
anyone
today.
knows when you're coming, Matt.
Might not
Oh,
be
boy.
tomorrow. No, no, never mind. I was going to say so.
Oh,
Might
boy.
not be next week, but at some point when you least
he's
expect
coming.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's coming.
I mean, I figured you come fast. I figured you were coming right away.
I haven't done it in a year, okay?
Yeah. Speaking of coming,
Speaking.
Dynamite Comics this week, guys. You got Red Sonja #1. We are very excited about this book. You got cover A, and then you got, you know what? The defects love the cosplay. I'm just saying.
That's a dope Mirko and Dolfo cover right there. And
Man.
who's that? Lions Ludes? Artie
Yeah, I was
Flakes
gonna
on the
say,
cover
wait,
there?
there's two covers up there?
Yeah.
And also, guys, this week from Dynamite, you got Vengeance of Vampirella. We were talking about Vampirella earlier, weren't we? Number 21. I mean, again, with the cosplay. Maddie showing off the statue. But you know what? Dope covers, guys. And you know the defects like the Vampirella, right, Jay?
We love the Vampirella.
So, since somebody else is talking,
Wait,
If you
I thought
haven't heard.
you were gonna bring
I
up our
said
book.
Jay. I said Jay.
We have no image of it?
I'm going to do it in the post. Everybody's seeing
I
this, right?
thought-
I'm leaving this in. This is staying. Everybody asked for the super cut, the background cut. So, guys, this is what happens when the defects aren't on the same page. So, right now, Jay's going to talk about the Dynamite campaign that the defects got going on, Jay.
Guys,
Ooh.
you could go straight to Indiegogo. The link's going to be in the description below. Vampirella versus the Reanimator with these pretty mugs on the cover running from Vampirella, done by my man Blackie Shepherd. Dynamite was cool enough to throw the defects on their first cover. What are you waiting for, man? Go and grab it. How was that? That was fucking off the cusp greatness.
Leaving that in too.
Still rolling. Still
Still rolling.
rolling.
Still roll.
Still rolling.
So, if you like this type of content, why don't you go ahead and smash that like button?
Subscribe to the channel.
You got it, Matt? You got it?
Maybe leave a comment in the
Did you
comment
make it
section.
Not yet.
Oh.
What?
Oh, we got a surprise for you guys.
We got a surprise for all the defects out
Yep.
there. Next live show.
Yep.
Oh boy. Wow, guys. This week from Image, Savage Dragon number 260. This is where it's cool. The Mad Menace Torment has come to Toronto seeking revenge against Malcolm Dragon. I mean, that just sounds cool. People have loved Savage Dragon, right? We all have that copy. But note, hold on a second. This issue has two versions, not versions. Relax, Jay. Versions. The main cover.
Virgin or
No, versions. The main
Oh,
cover
okay.
issue, interiors lettered by Russ Wooten. And then you have a 70s trade dress variant. The interior is lettered by Jack Morelli. So be on the lookout for both of those guys.
so you got to open them up, boys and girls.
Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Say.
Image again. Keeping this story going. You got Spawn number 321. Maddie, what do you got?
Yeah, we know King Spawn was last week. People were hyped about that. Some dope covers here. We got that 1 in 50, which is just a version of the cover A. A lot of B, C, D, E, F variants out there. We're showing you A in the incentive. Not a lot going on in solicitation here. Basically, City loses electrical power when it's restored. Every resident of the city has disappeared. Spawn begins a hunt to find them. A twist ending awaits him, and an enemy who he thought was gone forever. So this could be kind of cool. Like, they're not giving you a lot. So, I mean, obviously, if you're reading Spawn, you got to pick it up.
Good thing for the cover A with the Spawn on top, because if it was just a Virgin variant, I would have thought that was Deontay Wilder walking into the ring with all that equipment on. So thanks, Image.
Thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the heads up.
Guys, from Marvel this week, you have Avengers number 48. First cover appearance of Winter She-Hulk. Can I just, I'm scared shitless of this cover A. Like, if you saw that walking in, what do you? I'm running faster from this thing than Vampirella.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I'm checking for an Adam's apple.
Yeah, dude. Holy cow! But if you're into this, guys, hey, pick it up.
First appearance. I mean, sometimes you gotta get it, right? First appearance.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get it. I ain't getting it.
Pass for me.
Marvel this week, guys. Captain Marvel, number 32. Jay, you got a little kitty cat on the cover over there. Miles' 10-year anniversary variant.
Yeah, love it, guys. We got that cover A, and we got the Miles 10-year anniversary cover. Feeling it, celebrating Miles Morales. Captain Marvel, number 32, by Kelly Thompson, the author of Black Knight, Curse of Ebony Blade, and illustrated by Iban Colello. Possibly the first team appearance of the Dark Marvels. So in issue 33, guys, it's already solicited that the Dark Marvels are going to show up, but it could possibly be their first appearance or cameo in this issue. So if you're a fan of the Captain Marvel, if you're going to be a fan of the Dark Marvels, might be something you want to grab. And if you're a fan of Miles, the 10-year anniversary variant, guys, you got to grab it.
There you go.
It got that PlayStation 5 kitty cat on it. Meow.
Jesus Christ.
We got everything this week, guys. Yeah. So this week from Marvel, Dark Ages number 1. I'm going to read this because this sounds pretty crazy. This is what the Watcher has been watching for. A danger older than Earth threatens everything. For once, the heroes who have saved the planet so many times are almost powerless in the face of it. X-Men and the Avengers assemble. Spider People and the Fantastic Four come together. Heroes for hire fight alongside champions. None of it will be enough. The lights are about to go out. The world outside our window is about to end. An all-new saga of the Marvel Universe as you've never seen it before from Tom Taylor and Iban Coelho. I mean, this sounds pretty crazy.
It sounds like the danger older than Earth could possibly be Erod in the Amazing Murphinator.
Nice.
Defects 10 gets you 5% off now. I like the Stegman. It's pretty dope.
I mean, a lot of comic experience between those two guys.
Yeah. Decades.
Decades.
Guys, from Marvel this week, Demon Days
Centuries.
Cursed Web number 1. We don't have to talk about who's doing a couple of these covers. Maddie, what do you think?
Well, this is Peach, and it's Peach, and it's Peach. She's writing it.
Yep.
She's drawing covers, and she's drawing the inside. This is her. This is all her. So this is book 3 out of the Demon Days saga. Obviously, it's the Cursed Web number 1. I think each one just has a number 1. Demon Days, blah, 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 number 1. I think there's 5 of them. So this is number 3. Mariko Yoshida, she finds a magical wolf with 3 toes. I don't know why that's important. Maybe the wolf's a ninja.
Jay will tell you later.
Yeah, and a strange girl with a pet spider. I mean, I feel like I got to be on acid to read this one, so I'm probably going to pass. That's all I got.
Listen, if you look at the next one, just to go, you have a couple covers there, Maddie, because you have a 1 in 200 Momoko variant, again, with these design things. I don't know what the hell they're doing. A 1 in 500, I don't know why. I'm going to tell you, the 1 in 100 Frizzen, I like.
It's not bad.
I mean,
I tell you what, though. Listen, Marvel has big expectations for this book, and you could just tell Momoko has a ton of fans. For them to get a 1 in 500, How many
Ooh.
LCSs are going to order 500 of this book? Unless it's a major chain like Midtown. I don't know, guys. That 1 in 500, it might be something worth investing in if you could get it at the right price, because I don't know what LCS is ordering 500 of these.
I'm going to disagree respectfully, Jay. I don't think it's, I don't, maybe I'm wrong. I just don't see these things holding value. It's a rare difference of opinion. But I see the spider on the girl's shoulder there on the 1 in 500.
That's great.
I love spiders.
I don't.
Moving along.
Moving along, we'll jump to Marvel this week, guys. Moon Knight #1, the second print. Jay.
Guys, we got the cover A and we got the 1 in 25 Romita Jr. variant by Jed McKay and Alessandro Capuccio. I'll tell you right now, right before we filmed this, I looked at the 1 in 25. They're already selling from $50 to $75. So if you could hit your LCS and grab this for, $25 for ratio price, you might want to grab it. The Moon Knight series has been hot. I have not read it yet. I actually went back in time and started reading the old Moon Knights, but this is something I'm definitely going to get into within the next 2 weeks. So Moon Knight is hot, guys. We know the series is coming on Disney Plus. If you're a fan, you might want to grab these second prints.
Yes, sir.
There's a first appearance in here that isn't being talked about enough, and I have a feeling it's going to be an important character. Hunter Moon.
You talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a character I think you want to pay attention to. And there's also a cameo in here of somebody who we don't know who they are yet. So I think issue 2, I didn't read that yet, or it didn't come out. Did it come out? It might have came out. I don't remember. I haven't read it yet, but we may get the first full appearance there. So
we're going to leave this one for Maddie. This is the ultimate Fallout #4 facsimile from Marvel this week, guys.
Well, we know it's that 10-year anniversary since Miles been introduced to our lives, and we know the rest is history. We know the original Ultimate Fallout 4 is an absolute rocket ship that doesn't seem like it's ever going to come back down. People are saying modern grail. I don't like that phrase, but call it what you want. Hottest modern book on the planet. I'm sure there's some other ones that people will yell at me about, but we know the deal with this one. We threw up that Wonder World variant. Clearly, that's that obviously an homage to the 1 in 25 Djurjevic. I ordered that. Erod sent it over to me. I know a lot of other stores are doing a similar cover, but this is the only one that looks almost identical. I think it is identical. There's a couple differences to the original. So I had to get it. We've seen what some of the facsimiles have done for other major keys. Is something going to happen with this one? I don't know. But to me, I want it in the collection anyway. There you go.
Speaking of leave it alone, I'm going to take a second because I know Jay's going to enjoy this. From Scout Comics this week, guys. Mullet Cop #1. Mullet Cop. Jay, take your hat off a second.
I don't got a mullet. I wish I did.
After a near-death experience, a mall cop goes undercover as a manager at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Where crime is riddled.
Sounds wonderful.
Crime everywhere.
With the help of his coworkers and a supercomputer microwave called Mitt. Guys, if you're into crazy mullets, cop stories, and robo grannies and supercomputers, grab the book.
I mean, here's my take, right? He's undercover in an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? So that's one.
You heard it right.
Where tons of crime goes on there. Tons of crime.
All the time.
Second,
people stealing wontons all over the place.
Listen, guys, take my word from experience. You could never trust a guy wearing a short sleeve button-up shirt with a tie. Don't do it. And if you are one of those people, stop watching and unsubscribe and never watch again. Because I hate that look.
He has a mullet though too.
That's Halloween right there.
Yeah, the mullet, man, I can get past that. Listen. Party in the
This
front,
looked-
business in the
No,
back. What is it? The opposite?
No, it's business in the front, party in the rear.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It's got to be your bowl. Guys, tell me if I'm wrong, but it looks like somebody took the DNA in 1980, right? If somebody built a human in 1980 and took Roger Levesque and Jose Gonzalez's DNA and merged them, I feel like that is what you would get.
Oh my
Mullet
God.
Cop. Nice.
You would get
love
Mullet
it.
Cop in the 80s. Yeah, that was the only reason that this book is on the list this week. So, all right, boys and girls, you know it's time for Chris Nelms' Pick of the Week. This is what Chris has to say. Star Wars High Republic Adventures, number 8, the 1 in 10 from IDW. This is probably IDW's most popular series right now, but I still doubt stores are buying too many copies, so picking up these incentives just seems smart. When The Mandalorian comes back, you know the Star Wars books will climb again, so why not have these ready? I saw this on Facebook the other day. Evidently, the first few incentives are making a connecting cover. So, another great pick from Chris. He makes great points here. I love the pick. All right, guys, that wraps up the new Comic Book Day show. Before you go anywhere, a couple pieces of info. We talked about the campaign earlier. Vampirella versus Reanimated. Number 1, the defects on the cover. Go check it out. Link in the description. CBSI Train rolls on YouTube. Tuesday nights, we got Keep It Thorough Comics with the CBSI Indie Spotlight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Link in the description along with all the other friends. I think that about wraps it up. Like, comment, subscribe for the personal defects. What do you got? Oh, yeah, that's right, Jay.
Wednesday night, defects. It's going to be on that level that we were at one time before. You're not going to miss it. I'm not going to ruin the surprise, but you're going to want to stick around for the Wednesday night live show, and you're going to want to watch it live. So be there.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
So, catch you on the next one, defects.